You ever feel like sometimes you just wake up right into the chaos of the day? Like before your feet even hit the ground, you're already overwhelmed with, emails and responsibilities and obligations and angry clients and crying kids, and you're just frantic, dragged around all day long. In this video, I'm going to show you a simple 5-step morning routine that's going to help you take charge of the day before the day takes charge of you. What's up, heroes? My name is Jarvis, creator and founder of The Morning Hero, where we help self-employed business owners level up in their finances, their fitness, and their family life. If you have room to grow in any of those areas, I encourage you to go ahead and subscribe. Hit the little bell icon so you can be notified of the videos I put out. I put out videos twice a week, all in the effort just to help you get better every day. Now, one of my taglines here at The Morning Hero is, if you win the morning, you win the day. What you do in the morning will dictate how your entire day goes. So if you're ever feeling flustered and, exhausted and overwhelmed and frantic, more than likely it can be traced back to your morning. So I want to show you a little bit of a quick, easy 5-step process to help get you organized, get you squared away, get you focused, and kind of give you the order that you need to get the day off to a rocket start. Now, when you think about your morning, I always say that a key to a great morning starts the night before. So I have a whole nother video that talks about an evening routine, your perfect evening routine that's going to set your morning up for success. At the end of this video, I'll share the link to that video where you can go and watch a perfect way to systemize your evening so that it'll set up your morning right. Now, but let's just assume, for the sake of this video, let's just assume you went to bed on time, you had a full night's rest. What do you do from the time you wake up that's going to get you set up straight for your morning to take off so the rest of your day can just flow with ease and productivity? So I'll share with you the 5 steps that I do to get the day started off with momentum. Now, the first step, of course, is going to be, got to wake up early. If you want to really take charge of the day before the day takes charge of you, you got to wake up before the day. And when I say before the day, I mean before the rest of the world wakes up. Most of the world wakes up between 6 and 7. And by that time, the world is already turning. The interruptions and the distractions and everything is already flying. So if you're waking up right into that chaos, you never really have time to fully get your own footing, get your own peace and solitude, get your own self together, get your own priorities organized and squared away. You got to have your time before you can take care of everyone else. Start with yourself first. And the best way to do that is to have peace and solitude. And that's in the early morning. I wake up at 4 a.m. right now. So that means I get a solid 2-hour head start on the rest of the world. That's a solid 2 hours that I get to really, really dive in and get myself together, to work on my process. And then that way, by the time the world starts turning, I'm already flowing. So waking up early is the really, really essential part of having a really rock solid morning. Beat everyone else and you'll take charge of the day. The second part, and again, that's before 6 a.m. So 5 a.m. is what I recommend for people. Get up at least by 5 a.m. That gives you a solid hour to really, really get going before everything else starts flying at you. The second part is I find a way to tap in and clear the clutter. People use meditation for a lot of things. I use meditation really to just clear my thoughts. I sit there with my eyes closed for at least 5 minutes, and I have a journal next to me, a pad and pen, and I close my eyes and I just let my brain wander. I just let it go. Like, I don't actually try to turn my brain off. A lot of people use meditation to try to shut down their mind and to try to, contain it. I actually let it go. So I sit there with my eyes closed with a piece of paper and I let my brain just flow. And then I just start writing stuff down. I use it as a way to clear the clutter, brain dump everything out. What you'll find is a lot of times stress and anxiety and overwhelm is really where your brain is trying to hold on to too much. You have so much coming at you all the time. Your brain is trying to hold on to it all so it doesn't forget it. Imagine if you have all these helium balloons and you're trying to keep them all held down at the same time, right? Now a balloon starts to drift off. You got to try to grab that balloon and bring it down. Now you're trying to grab this balloon. You're struggling just trying to hold all these balloons and trying to keep them all down. That's your brain trying to hold on to all these thoughts, hold on to all these tasks, these obligations, and it gets heavy. And that's what stress buildup is. It's just your brain trying to hold on to so much. So you have to have a way to flush it all out. So I sit there with my eyes closed and a piece of paper in front of me, and I just let it all dump out. I just clear all the clutter. I write it all down. Within 5 minutes, I have a page full of stuff. Also, I feel much lighter. I feel relief that I got it all out. I don't have to try to hold on to it. And so that's the way I meditate. I meditate purely as a way to clear it all out. Start every morning with a fresh slate, a fresh sheet of paper, and it allows me to run faster all day long. So I do at least 5 minutes of meditation. The next thing I do is write down the goals. Now, every morning you have to tap into your end destination. What are you working on? What's your priorities? Why'd you even wake up in the first place? Connect to what's most important, the big things that you're trying to accomplish, and then that will help you focus. That'll help guide your activity all day long. Oftentimes you'll see people working on things that's not important, chasing shiny objects. It's easy to get distracted by all the things you could be doing, and you lose sight of the things that's most important, the things you should be doing. This is the difference between just being busy and actually being productive. Oftentimes people fall into this trap because they're not actually, they've lost focus of their main goals. So an easy way to reconnect to your goals every day is just simply write it down. So again, I have my journal laid out. I just write my top 3 goals that I'm focused on at that moment. My top 3 goals, that's it. And you'll find just the sheer act of writing them down will now make them top of mind, and it'll allow you to be focused. That day, you'll be hyper-focused on the activities that push those goals forward. So it's an easy way to stay on task, stay on target, and not get strayed away, all just by writing your goals down. Now, the next thing I do is I simply just schedule my day. So I pull up my calendar. I've just written my goals. Now my goals are top of mind. I know exactly the things that's most important that I should be working on that day, and I transfer it to my calendar. I don't leave things as a to-do list. A to-do list is where good intentions go to die, right? A to-do list, you write it all out and you kind of forget about it. Your calendar, though, your calendar is where everything that you've committed to, your client appointments, your important meetings, all of your important things are on your calendar. So I transfer my important actions to my calendar, and I block that time off of my calendar and make those appointments. So I've fully scheduled my day, and that keeps me super organized. This has been the key to getting me hyper focused. Once I put things on my calendar, I have a blueprint of exactly how my day should go, and I just go off and execute it. So this is essential for staying focused, organized, and on task all day long. So I go ahead and schedule my calendar. That takes me about 10 minutes. And then the very last thing is, now you've got your day organized. Now you've got everything set and ready to go. Get the day started with some exercise. This is the best way to establish momentum for the day. Now, there is a difference between working out in the evening and working out in the morning. I preach morning workouts because what a workout does is it gives you momentum. You get all jazzed up and energized and ready to go and fire it up. What good is it to go get in that fired up state just to go home and go to sleep? Leverage that momentum of a workout. Do it in the morning. That way you take that momentum with you all day long. Leverage the power of a workout to crush everything you have all throughout the day. Not just go work out at the end of the day just to go home and go to sleep. You're wasting the benefits of a good workout. So go work out in the morning, and I do a quick 10 minutes in my living room. I do something called burpees for breakfast. Just 10 minutes of straight burpees, as many as I can do. You can do any type of high intensity routine. They're very short, very small, and you can do it from the comforts of your living room. So all in all, the whole process only takes about 30 minutes from the time I start all the way to the time I'm done with my exercise. 30 minutes, and my day is organized, I'm clear, I'm focused, and I've done a workout and I've got extreme momentum. Now, again, all this only happens if I have a good night's sleep and the night before went really well. So I have a whole nother video that talks about how to set your evening up, have an evening routine that then will set your morning up so you can get this part started right. So click the link here to go watch that video, because that's the starting point of everything that we talked about in this video. Stay true, Morning Heroes, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.